Hello, welcome to How to Play Sea Towers, a game for one player. This game comes to us from the 250 plus Solitaires app, and it's pretty much a free sale family. You'll need one deck of cards, and you'll shuffle them real good. Now we're going to deal two cards face down. You basically deal them face up. I don't face down just to know where I was in reference to the shot. So two cards face up initially, then we're going to deal 10 columns of 5 cards each. Now, I had an ace, so I went ahead and put it in the other foundation piles. You'll have 4 free sales, 2 of which will be occupied most of the time on most deals. All cards on the tableau will be built down in suit in descending order. You're only able to move 1 card at a time, and any vacancies must be filled with a king. In the foundation piles, you're building ace to king in suit in increasing order, so in ascending order. So let's go ahead and get started and see what we can do. Now, most of the time, this is an odds against game. You're not going to win it most of the times that you play it. It is very much at the mercy of the deal. If you do not get a winning deal that can be solved, the game will be pretty much impossible to win. Now, I'm not 100% for sure on that, but that's my guess. Because as many times I've played it automated, most of the time just don't win. So it's just one of those pieces of information. Don't know how useful it is at the moment. But that's what I pretty much think. So we had a vacancy. We filled it with that king there. Was that the right move? I don't really think it was, but we'll find out later if that was the correct assessment or not. For now, we're just going to focus on seeing if we can get any more cards to the foundation piles or anything that could be moved to help us win this game. And one of the things that you'll know, it's pretty much almost impossible if you get more than 4 cards built up in a foundation, or not a foundation, but in the tableau, that have a card of the same suit buried underneath. So the clubs at 5 of clubs all the way to the 10 is on top of the 3 of clubs. So yeah, that club suit is probably impossible, meaning we're probably not going to win this game. But you're never 100% until it does happen. So, well, yeah, there we go. We managed to lose this. So let's try it again. Let's go ahead and redeal and put everything in order. Now, I went ahead and just did 9 columns of 5 and another column of 5. I didn't put them on top of each other as I did previously. When you're playing these solitaires, the formation usually does not matter unless there's rules specific to it. So I could have just done all 10 columns of 5 right across from each other, but I kind of ran out of table space, so I didn't do that. So now I'm just looking at my club suit and trying to see. I have the ace of clubs, the only ace I don't have. But as far as what I do have, what can I play versus what can't I play? I can play that 4 of clubs and put that 5 on. That'll leave me with a 10 of spades that I can't really do anything with. So instead I'll move that 10 of clubs and I'll move the hearts on first. That 10 of clubs is there, but I have the jack of spades. And I just don't have the queen of spades available for me yet. So I'm still looking. That queen of spades, of course, buried under 2 cards that I can't really do anything with at the moment. And so it's just not looking very good for me. So yeah, I lost again. Now, usually when I film these videos of these games that are odds against and not in your favor at all, I usually film them after I've won them in the app, and I just reverse the app and start from scratch and mimic the moves there so I have a solved game. This time, I managed to deal the cards. Now, unfortunately, on the first filming, the camera had pivoted down. It wasn't tightened hard enough. And so you didn't see the bottom columns. So, therefore, it's really not good footage. But I managed to win this odds against game on my first deal. Now, I can promise you I didn't cheat or anything. But the problem is you can't really believe me because you can't really see the cards at the bottom. So, for that, it's just one of those just bad strokes of luck that I managed to win a game, but you can't tell if I legitimately won it or if I cheated, and that's just a problem. So, anyways, this game came out. It was solvable. It was a good deal. I managed to win it on the first attempt, and it's usually not how this goes. Usually, you do not win this, and nothing else good happens, but because you can't see the bottom columns, who are you going to believe? So that's what happened, but unfortunately, I really don't have any good hard proof of it because the camera just didn't capture it. But anyways, I'm going to keep going, and we're going to go ahead and stack all the cards that we have. Now, I can't put that queen there because I haven't put that jack, because that jack is buried by that 2 of clubs down at the bottom. You can't see if there's any other cards on top of the 2 of clubs. at the moment. I'm assuming there are. So I went ahead and put all my clubs together. I have 3 open cells that I can use. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. And now I have a 3. Do I have a 4? Yes, I have the 4. I have the 5, 6, 7. Now the 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. And so now it's just the clubs that are left. And sure enough, well, you know, I won. So yay! So like always, if you actually want to play something besides Solitaire with living, breathing human beings, come to our subreddit card game meetups. Post what city you're in, what public place you might want to do this at, and what games you know. Who knows, maybe one day when the world has changed and everybody's come to their senses and realized that public card games are going to be the one thing that brings humanity back together, maybe they'll actually say, yeah, I could play some card games. You never know. Do check out the Discord. If this is your first video you've ever seen, just watch one of my previous videos. I pretty much describe how to get to the Discord. Do call your friends and ask them if they want to play cards, because maybe, you never know. Sometimes in life you have to be the one to call people up. You have to be the one to ask that question. Do like, subscribe, and share these videos with your friends or people that you know their email addresses to, and just send the link or spam it everywhere on the internet. And I want to thank today's musicians, and I know it's been a while since I made a video. I do apologize for that. Kind of lost some motivation, but I'll see you next video.